A major life-changing event in my life was the day that I first went to a Subway restaurant. I was a little skeptical at first about how I would like it because it was just a restaurant for just sandwiches, and I thought that was a little bit weird. It just so turns out that that event changed my life for the better. Now I absolutely love to eat Subway sandwiches. And I love Subway because it gives you so many choices just to satisfy your aching hunger for something good to eat. They are so yummy that it just makes my tummy feel so good. It is kind of sad now because I just want to eat something really bad. Ever since that day, I love eating even more than I did before. Just thinking about eating something delicious makes eating good food even more enjoyable than it was before, which is outstanding, because I absolutely loved to eat food even before that time that I first went to a Subway restaurant. I just love eating so much now that I will almost eat anything. When I walked into the Subway store, which was in Fergus Falls, I smelled a very peculiar smell. It was the smell of freshly baked bread, and it smelled very strange right away. However, by the time that I walked up to the counter, I'd warmed up to the smell of it, and I was starting to enjoy it. I was just so overwhelmed by the bright colors on the signs and the food in all of its certain compartments that I almost lost it that day. However, I kept my cool, and I decided to order. Mostly because they were sitting there and looking at me in an annoyed fashion because I was just sitting there in a shock and awe. So, they asked me what kind of bread that I wanted, and I said that I wanted the 8-grain honey oat bread, and the nice lady said, "Good choice, that bread is amazingly awesome." After that, she asked me what size bread I would like, and I didn't know, so I asked my mother, and she said that I could probably handle a footlong, so I decided that yes, I would order a footlong. So after I ordered that, it was almost the moment of truth, and I had to decide what kind of sandwich that I wanted to eat on that day. I decided to buy a cold cut combo. It was so amazingly good, and I ate it all. On my sandwich was lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, black olives, banana peppers, cucumbers, and of course, ranch. However, I stopped eating food because I got really full and decided that if I kept on eating, I would probably throw up and I would end up being hungry again. And then I would eat more, which would just end up wasting more food. In conclusion, my life was changed by my experience of going to Subway restaurant for the first time. It was so amazing, and it was such a good time that I just still love eating there now. When I hear the word Subway, I think of the astonishing wonder that awaits my taste buds that are yearning for just a slight taste of a remarkable sandwich.